She is standing right in front of him.
There's terrifying scenes there. This is what authorities have feared. Glenn, can you see, we've obviously seen footage of one man in there, a middle-aged man, but he did appear to be directing others. Have you seen any evidence that there is more than one gunman inside the Lindt chocolate shop?
I haven't seen it with my eyes, but what we have heard from one of the staff members at the Lindt, who was due to start his shift about an hour ago, he was told by members of head office of Lindt that there were two gunmen in there. Now, Nick, I can piece together what I saw outside the office window before we were evacuated and what I can see from this extraordinary vantage point here, although we are just being moved now for a reason I'll tell you about in a moment. But what I can piece together, Nick, is that if there are two gunmen, as this staff member of Lindt has been told, it looks to me like the hostages are being held in two groups, one against the window on the southern side of which we've seen all those quite amazing pictures, and one somewhere on the northern side in either behind the counter or near the main counter of this coffee shop. And from time to time, as I say, the gunman that has been seen largely by the cameras and members of the media walking backwards and forwards, he goes between those two groups, again using this young female shop assistant in the Lindt uniform, a young Asian Australian in her early 20s, going backwards and forwards. And at one stage, about 10 minutes ago, he had this girl, it probably looked like he was probably holding her by the back of the shoulder or the back, and he moved towards the front door, and we sort of thought it looked like he was going to come out. Again, our camera has this amazing vantage point trained at the very correct height right on this door, and we've been taking turns looking in the long lens as he came towards us, and it looked like it was all about to end. It was quite dramatic. But there's one other thing I can tell you about happening right here at the top of Martin Place on Macquarie Street, Nick, and that is that there is somebody in the Sydney hospital that went in there with a suspicious package who is now missing. Now, at the moment, I've been speaking to security guards here who tell me at first it was thought it was a member of the media, perhaps a still photographer looking for a higher vantage point. But now I understand this man was described as suspicious when he was first seen. He's gone into this rather sprawling Sydney hospital attached, as I say, to the Sydney Eye Hospital. He is now missing. Again, my understanding from the security guards here is that it's not yet a police operation, not part of this, but of course everybody is absolutely on tenterhooks. And as I spoke to you about 5 minutes ago, or 2 minutes ago even, we were moved from the road here on Macquarie Street. So it looks like they are extending the exclusion zone. I have no idea whether that's to do with what's going on inside the Sydney hospital, but to be completely honest, where we were standing was utterly unsafe. I mean, we were staring straight into the door. Anybody with a shotgun and a good aim could probably have taken out anybody standing on this eastern side of Macquarie Street. That has just been changed now. There is a lot of police movement here. I don't know what that